I'm just getting my coffee ready. Ready to talk about some goals. Who's ready to talk about some goals today? Hello? Is anybody out there in Facebook land? It's Kelly Ellis-Neal. Real talk. Get your coffee, ladies. It's Monday freaking morning. You might be driving to work. If you are, don't get a pen. Just listen in. I'm really excited. I'm actually more excited about the fact that it's Monday morning. And I know people are like, it's Monday. Where's the weekend? But Monday is the start of a new beginning. Today's the first day of the rest of your life. And there's so much you can do with Monday. And I'm really excited to share with you some of the ideas. And I want to hear from you what your goals are for this week, this month. September's coming soon. And September is my favorite month because it's my birthday month. I'm going to be completely selfish here and just say it's my birthday month, but I know you guys have birthdays out there too. I know my girlfriend Jamie does. There's a ton of you. If you have your birthday in the month of September, post below. Happy early birthday. It's coming quick. And I want to talk a little bit about the saying, preparation is the key to success. I believe that. I totally believe that. But let's say you just come upon a goal or you get into a situation where, I don't know, you need to make September's rent today, and or your dues or your bills are due on September 1st and you don't know what to do with it. So I want to set some goals and help you guys set some goals. I'm going to do some goals. I want you to do some goals, and I want them to be attainable goals. Sometimes they seem a little extreme, but as long as you know that you can do it and you have it within you, they're attainable. So with that said, hey, Miss Whitney LeGrand. Good morning, my little sunshine. You tell Rita I said hello, and I love her so much. I want to come visit you tomorrow. I am so excited. There's lots of goals that people want to hit in life. And good morning, Lexi Purcell. So glad to see you up at 9 a.m. Aren't you supposed to be in college? When's your first day of college? Huh, Lexi? Post below. Let me know. I know. I'm so excited for you. First day of college. It's the way to start off your first day of college. So watching Aunt Kelly do a live on your goals, your life goals, things that you want in life. What's attainable? The first thing that you need to do if you have a goal is you need to write it down. I decided to write down all my goals this morning on this notebook I got from the dollar store. And the next thing you have to do after you write them down, and if you don't write down your goals, then they're just dreams, okay? Or they're just wants or, wishes. If you have a goal, I don't care if it's small or big, you gotta write it down. You have to, because you have to have a game plan to go with it. And you do have to prepare to a point, but if you wait forever to prepare for your goals and you think you're not ready, then it will never happen. So at some point you have to jump off the ledge and say, we're gonna set these goals, we're gonna do it, we're gonna go put everything to action. I remember my dad always said you can want in one hand and poop in the other and see which one fills up. I don't know what that means, but I just know that if you want it, you can sit around and want it all your life. But if you don't set the goal and go and put it into action steps, it's never going to happen. So if you guys, hi, hey, Katie Mae, hey, Emily. Listen, put your goals down, ladies. I see you watching me. I see it. And today is the day we're going to set some goals in writing. Only 3% of the world set their goals in writing, and those 3% are the ones that actually attain their goals and make sure that they live their life to the fullest. So write it down today. Make today the day that you're going to start living your life to the fullest and start attaining all the goals that you want to seek out. My goal, I'll share it in a moment after I tell the story. I was in Australia, South Africa, and New Zealand this past week, and I met so many women. We talked about goals, and it was so funny. We were sitting there discussing how many parties it takes to pay off your debt. And there was one young lady who was fantastic. She owed her family $1,000 for her schooling, for her college education. And it was one of the biggest things that was holding her back. And it was a burden. She woke up every day. She didn't want to be in debt. She didn't want to owe her family. She didn't want to feel like she couldn't get out of debt. And I said, well, how many parties do you think it will take to pay off $1,000? And that was actually, I think, I think it might have been in Rand. So it might have been 10,000 Rand, which is around $1,000. I can't remember exactly. Don't quote me. So anyway, she said, I don't know how many parties it takes. And I said, well, let's look at it. Let's set a goal. So I said, write it down. I want to pay back my family $1,000 for my tuition. They put me through my schooling. And I don't want to, I'm finished with my schooling. I don't want to owe them any longer. And so she wrote it down and I said, okay, so how many parties? Like, do you think, I said, let's play it on the easy. Let's say you're making $400 parties, okay? $400 parties, and maybe you got to have 3 girls underneath you to make 50% discount. Let's say $200 is your sales. 2 times 5 is 1,000. Do you think you can do 5 parties? And she was like, oh, absolutely. I said, okay, well, what if I tell you you do 5 parties, you pay off your parents? And she literally started crying. Sometimes we don't even, it seems so big. It's so unfathomable. Like there's no way that we can ever reach our goals because they engulf us and they smother us and it's like a burden, these things that we owe. But really, if we just write it down, put it in perspective, maybe say it out loud to somebody or work with somebody on it, you realize it's attainable. It's doable. I said, listen, you can have 5 parties this month and pay this debt off. Your goal is to pay $1,000 off. You can do it in 1 month. And it literally was like you could see all of the weight just lift and rise above. And she was just like, hella freaking luya. But sometimes we just get blinded by the things that are burdening us, our debt, our trying to be our success, whatever success is to you. Success is to me is like live another day. We make it through. Nobody dies. That's success for me. I mean, at this point in life is so short. You know, you only have so long. Use every day that you have, live it to the fullest, be with the ones you love, and set attainable goals that you can achieve so that you can live a great life. That's what success is. So I'm going to share another story. My dear friend Stephanie Stevens, who's on her way here now, she's probably watching this in the car, but don't be watching it, just be listening, have your earbuds in. Stephanie, last year in 2015, wanted to take her family to Disney World. And I've shared the story, I put it on YouTube because to me, it's such a success. Her goal was to take her family of 4. She went and she set her goal. She went to a Disney specialist, one of the travel agents that does the Disney tours. She said, this is what I want to do. This is everything I want to do when I'm there. And they said, okay, it's going to be $4,000. And she was like, $4,000. Some people would think that's like a ton of money, and most people do. And I thought it was a lot of money too. And she said, but I'm going to do it, Kelly, because I want to have, my kids have breakfast with the characters, and I want to make sure we get to have lunch with a princess. And she wanted it all, and she wasn't gonna settle for less. So she put down the deposit, which was not a huge deposit, but enough that it locks you in. And then you have 4 months to pay it off. And she's like, how am I going to do this? Well, guess what? She got a little notebook just like this, and she broke it down. And she broke down the $4,000. How many parties is it going to take to make this $4,000? How many people do I need to sponsor to get my downline check up? And you know that in 60 pure romance hours. Now, mind you, Stephanie was a floral designer, and it would have taken her 800 business hours as a floral designer to make the same amount of money she made in 60 working pure romance hours. And she did this. She broke it down. She did a little penny pitching along the way. It wasn't like she was, obviously gallivanting, having Outback Steakhouse every night for dinner. But she penny pitched, but she didn't go without. The lights didn't turn off in the house. The kids didn't go without shoes on. She did her job. She did what she needed to do. She worked hard for it. She achieved her goal. And she actually made so much extra money that she got to spend 1 extra night before the trip started down on the beach in Florida with her family at a hotel, and bought all the kids clothes for school and all the sports. That's how much money she made by writing her goals down, setting it. And she took her family of 4, which was $4,000, to Disney. And she has all the pictures to prove it. And she's going to do it again this year because she knows that if you write it down and you set your goals, it's attainable. I think it's really important because hearing these other people's stories, because it could be $1,000, it could be $4,000, it could be $117,000. I paid off $117,000. I put it into a 5-year goal. I actually have a book. I would get up and show you, but it's in the other room, where I actually have where are you going to be in 5 years. And I put in that book in the beginning, I will be debt free. debt-free in 5 years. And then it said, what does that look like to you? And I drew a picture of what debt-free looked like. And then I put in there things that you want, any goals, your wildest dreams. I put in there, I want a pool. I actually drew my pool out. I'm going to get that out today because I now just put a pool in my backyard. So I know if you write it down, if you visualize it, if you design it, if you live your life by design, not default, I know you can set your goals and they're attainable. No matter how big your goals are, you have to be reasonably within a timeline. You have to make sure you write it down, and then you have to have action steps. So I would love for you guys, if anybody's out there, to post some of your goals and let's work through some action steps. I'm going to share with you my monthly goal this month. It's a big goal. It's the biggest goal that I've had since I paid off my debt, I believe. And I've done something similar once when I was really hungry and starving and ready to go. And it was in the beginning of my business. I did 2 months where one was like 20,000, one was 22,000, but I haven't done it since. It will be 3 years in January. I've been with Pure Romance, and I want to set a really big goal. I know it's kind of last minute. I was thinking about it while I was away, and I thought about it this morning, and I was like, today's the day. Today's the day I'm going to set this goal. So I'm going to share with you my goal. It's for the month of September. It's my birthday month. I'm putting in writing. I'm putting it out in the world because I want it to happen, and I need accountability. I want to stay accountable for this. So my goal is to recruit 10 women onto the team, sponsoring 10 new women on the team. That's always my monthly goal. I always want to bring that amount of women in. That's the best I can do every single month. And if I really want to push, I'll do 20. I've done 22 1 month, so I know it's unattainable. But 10 new women in September would be wonderful for our team. I would love it. Team growth. My personal retail sales, I want to have $23,683.90 in retail sales. That is my goal for the month, and it will break my record, and that's what I want for my birthday. I want to break record. So I want to break my personal record for my birthday. How is Kelly Ellis-Neal going to do these goals? First of all, I'm going to do a flash sale this month. So get ready. If you're my clients out there, get ready. It's going to be a birthday blowout flash sale for Kelly Ellis-Neal. My goal in that flash sale is to do 10,000. That's almost half of my sales goal. So I've got to push this. I got to sell it. I've got to advertise it. I can't just wish it and say, okay, everybody buy stuff. I have to put the hard work in to get there. So I'm going to do that. Also, I need a minimum of 10 parties. I've got that. I like to have 2 extra as a buffer. I'm working on that as we speak. I booked one this morning at 7:30. So 10 parties. At 10 parties, each party has to be an average of $1,368.39. I got it down to the dollar. Okay? It's got to be that. It's do or die. That is how I'm going to reach my goal. Now, what if someone cancels? I mean, in July, I had 6 parties canceled. You got to have plan B. You have to have a backup. Okay? So my backup is going to be an open house for my birthday on the 25th. That's my backup. We're going to have a big old birthday party, open house at my house on the 25th. So get ready. The invites are coming out. That's my backup plan. And then, of course, bonus. Pure Romance gives us a huge bonus. Let's talk about it. It's called the Media Center. Stop recreating the wheel. Utilize the tools that are given to you. So I'm going to do a media blast all month. I'm going to make a birthday blast. I'm going to do bonus sales. I'm going to do all kinds of stuff on the Media Center. And then last but not least, I don't know if you can see it down there. It's the most important one. Pick up the freaking phone, Kelly Ellis-Neal, and call 100 women and ask them if they want to do what you want to do, if they want to book a party. And look, at the bottom, I'm going to say it. You've got this, Ken. I've got this. I've got this. I've got an action plan. The month hasn't even started yet. I'm preparing for it, and I have an action plan. And I'm putting it out there in the world because I have a goal, and I want to finish it. So I see you have a goal. Becky's goal is to buy everything at my flash sale. I love you, Becky. Becky, share your goals. I know you're out there with Pampered Chef. Share your goals. What do you want to do this month? What are your sales? How many women do you want to sponsor onto your team? What do you want to do? It's amazing that we have an incredible network of women. I spoke about this yesterday on Sister Soul Sunday, and I think it's really important to reach out to the women and have accountability partners. I have a mega partner, Cassidy Bybee, who keeps me in check 110%. Okay. I got Kayla Frazier working on a $1 million team. I've got Irina B out there who, like, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't even know how to do this live feed right now. Right. I've got a network of VIP women that are on my team that I'm surrounded by. I've got my sister, Casey Ellis, my older sister, Christina Ellis, my mom, Jackie Ellis. I've got my husband, Billy Neal. You have to reach out to your community. You have to reach out to the people that are surrounding you. You have to tell them, I need to do this. This is not easy. This is time away from your family. Okay? You have to make sure you verbalize this to your partners. And you have to say, listen, this is what we need this month. This is what I want to do this month. And I want to make sure that we have it for our family. It's not a solo sport. I keep saying it. It's a team. It's a network. It's a family. It's a tribe. It takes so many people to reach your goals. Yes, within, you have to dig deep. You have to want your goals. You have to set the standards of what you're going to do. You have to put the plan in action. Don't get me wrong. You have to do that. You have to dig really deep and do that. But at the end of the day, you have lots of people that will support you, cheer you on, and help you. And that's where you want to make sure you speak out loud. You are accountable for your actions, and you put things into action. Don't sit there and say, what if, what if, what if, what if? Maybe tomorrow, I'll start tomorrow. That's bullshit, man. Like, just start today. What's the worst that's going to happen? You're not completely prepared for it? That's okay. Wing it. Wing it for just a minute and just see what happens. If you stand still and you do nothing, you'll never, ever know what's going to happen. You'll always wonder. You'll regret, oh my God, if I could have, if I should have done this, why didn't I do this? Today is the day, guys. It's Monday. It's Monday freaking morning. It's time to get started. It's time to get moving. If you don't like where you are today, you don't like where you're driving to right now, then change it. Make a plan. Do something about it. It's not just me. I'm not the only one that can do it. You all can do it. I've seen it time and time again, over and over and over again. Successful people, just because they put a plan into action and they weren't going to take no for an answer. You know, you're going to hear 1,000 no's in life. People say no to you all the time. Don't let it hurt your feeling. The next thing you need to do is just say next. Who's next? It's okay. And it's okay to be scared. Because if you're not waking up every morning a little bit scared about what you're going to do, then you're really not living. You need, it's what fuels us. I need some coffee. Is it Monday? I also need to get my nails done. I thought about that. Let me write that down on my goals real quick. Judy Cochran told me yesterday, get nails done. I'll be doing that tomorrow at 1 p.m. Thank you, Miss Claire Bennett, down in Thurmont. Because I got a little crazy. Started picking up my nails while I was away. I'm a diehard though. I don't cheat on my nail lady. I love her. So anyway, goal for tomorrow, get my nails done. Goal for this month, do $23,000 in sales. It's little things. Write them down, make list, stay accountable. Tomorrow's list has already started. You can never make enough lists. You want to check each one off. Make sure you have action steps. Okay? Yeah, Heather, preach it. That's what I'm talking about. Get it done. Today is the day. Tomorrow may never come. Do you want to go to sleep tonight and never wake up again? And people say she could have been so great. She could have been so awesome if she just put her plan in action. Do you want to leave a legacy? Think about all your family. Think about your children. Think about your loved ones. Leave the legacy that they deserve. Make sure you make every minute count. Make sure you don't stop at anything. Don't give up. Never give up. It's never too late. Never say never. You can always start anything today. I learned that. I've learned that. It's not over. The world will still revolve. Will you be a part of it? That's what's so important. Take today, put it into action. Don't wait for tomorrow. Tell people you love them. If you're sitting in traffic or you're frustrated in line, don't be the deli lady. You know the deli lady that was behind me who was like banging me and like, oh, like I just wanted to get some turkey and some ham and some cheese. She should have taken that 3 minutes that she was angry at me ordering from the deli and called someone up and tell them that she loved them. That's what she should have done. Don't waste 1 second. It's precious. Life is precious. It's time to take action now, not tomorrow. So make sure you don't take it for granted, because not everybody is guaranteed tomorrow. All right, I love you guys. It's Monday. I'm so excited. I want to share with you a picture real quick that I got. I met a man in South Africa in Joburg named Gobe, and he painted this for me, and he actually signed it for me, and I'm really excited. So I want to show you guys this. I brought it home for William Patrick Neal, my blue boy, and when I look at this, it just brings such joy to my life. It gets me excited, and I have something to look forward to, because I know that there's beautiful places out there that I had never seen before, and I still haven't seen. There's so much still to do in the world, and you can too. So here's my picture. You guys see it? Isn't it beautiful? My favorite thing about it, and I'll show you what it is. Do you see him drinking the water? Do you see it? You see how he's drinking the water? Yes. People can only lead you to the water. It is your choice if you drink it. It is your choice. It is a conscious decision to drink the water. You can sit there, you can be parched, you can fight it, or you can drink it. It comes plentiful. Water is plentiful. You just have to pick it up and drink it. Do you see that glass half full or half empty? Are you negative? Are you positive? It's a choice. I have to tell you, I see the glass more than half full. I could drink it and know I can go refill it somewhere else. It's so important, ladies. Make sure you make every day count. This was the only painting that I had to have this painting because the animal was drinking the water in the painting. All the other paintings, the animals were not drinking the water. So make sure your glass is always full. Always. I love you guys so much. I'm going to leave you alone. It's Monday. I know you probably got to get to work or something. It's kind of a long chat. But I just want to say cheers to you and to your goals. Make sure you post your goals in writing below. Because if you don't write them down, then they're not going to be achievable. Tell the world what you want. Put action steps in place, and then go and get it, because you can do it. It's going to be awesome. And it's going to be the most incredible ride you've ever been on. And there's going to be ups, there's going to be downs, there's going to be lows, there's going to be highs. But it's worth it. It's all worth it, because in the end, you're leaving your legacy and you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do and what you're meant to do. I love you guys. Have a great day.